Okay. So maybe we should clear the map a bit first. Oh god, this is so time consuming and probably pointless. I'm stuck on walls. I hate walls. I hate walls. I think this room's important. I think it's another one of those areas you're not in for long, but you do something in. Do something in. Do. Okay, I'm on. Well, flashing red again. Try that one first. An excellent question, my young friend. Let us go explore and see if we can find anything. Oh, I don't know if that was supposed to be transparent. So I'm pretty sure I have to use the CD on this. But yeah, I don't know, like, I was like fiddling with the game beforehand. I played a bit of this. I think I kind of figured it out, but this bit doesn't really make any sense anyway. I think it's like a mistranslation, probably. Or like the fact the shift from Japanese to English is kind of missed the point of the original puzzle. Obviously it makes some sense in Japanese, but it doesn't make any sense in English, because none of those names that popped up on the screen have any relevance to the three coloured cards we just used, as far as I can see. Okay, so I think Renee mentioned a train earlier, didn't she? No, not yet. And I completely forgot about this bit, so I guess this must be how we get to the train. Oh good here, cutscene. I do love the cutscenes in this game. Okay, that's a bit of a long train, but okay. This way, hurry. Oh god, that accent is really grating. Seriously. She's not French, she doesn't sound French. How can you make somebody sound French in text anyway? It's definitely not like that. This is interesting, like with the aspects about like this being some sort of Japanese military base from, I guess the second, yeah, must be the Second World War. Again, I think that's probably a point where she could be your sidekick. if like you didn't have anybody else. But yeah, I was gonna say like I can only do these 2 save points. I was gonna say like it's never really explained, the sort of Japanese army elements are never really explained past like, oh, it's a Japanese military base from during the war, but it's never really explained why it was there, why it is there, and what purpose it served. Oh, Great Hall. We're in the Great Hall, guys. It's full of greats. It's never really explained past like what you can infer from it being an army base, that like, well, I don't know what, like, Japan never really faced, they did face the threat of invasion obviously, because the Americans did take over Japan, but like it wasn't like mainland Europe or like the outer islands where, or the like sort of the islands in Asia where, or the Far East, where they had catacombs and is it Iwo Jima, where they had the underground tunnels and hidden fortifications. There's, like, it's not really explained why this base exists, or that base. I guess this isn't part of the base in the context of like World War II, and I find that interesting because it's like, just we're just supposed to accept that, yeah, let's go down the hole, that the Japanese decided to build this base. And I don't think anything important is down here. This is just a side thingy, as far as I can remember, but still. But yeah, I just find that like weird. Like, I mean, like, I'm not saying like, obviously Japan faced the threat of invasion, like I said, because eventually they were invaded. But like, you never get, like, you never had this, I've never had the sense that what the fuck's the point of that door then? I've never had the sense that, like, the sort of the mazes and hidden tunnels and catacombs that were a big part of like some parts of the war, World War II, really were that bigger part of the war in mainland Japan. Maybe it's different if you're Japanese. Okay, I have no idea what that is. A generator, maybe? I know in like the UK, well, there go my babies, or my chance to have babies. Yeah, I know in like the UK, in some parts of the UK there were a lot of hidden bases and like secret fortifications, like hidden bases, and yeah, I want to go up. Like, something springs to mind about like a hidden base that was, I don't know if it was in the UK or in the US, and they built like a town on top of the secret military base, and it was just a regular like a regular town, or it seemed like it. Maybe that was in the Cold War though, in the US. But yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just me. I never think of like, oh, flat image. I never think of like, I never associate World War II Japan with the idea of like hidden catacombs and mazes and underground bases. And it's just like in this game, it's such an offshoot compared to like, well, in terms of the story, it's such an offshoot compared to like everything else. There's a cracking wall with a little work. Yeah, okay. So we're nearing the end. There's still a lot to do. And yeah, that whole stuff is like the Japanese army stuff. It's so secondary to this because this is the plot. These weird cultists. And whatever the hell he is. The time we've been waiting for, the time of the great union is at hand at last. Those we have brought from the service have joined with our prince. They have offered unto the Dark Messiah essence so that he might be awakened. And now the last sacrifice has come to us. That the Dark Prince may finally awaken. Welcome the lost ones. Welcome the one who will awaken and bring us our dark saviour. Oh dear. Demons elsewhere. Jesus Christ. Dialogue in this game. Yeah, it seems like we're pretty happy to kill them. Oh, good. That guy. So it's worth noting as well that the black ball that was mentioned earlier on the pedestal, Zoot. What the hell is Zoot mean? The black ball on the pedestal is a key item that we mentioned in the next part. There we go. Wow. Wow. We just got flattened. See, like, the game is like a... Well, frankly, it's a bit shit in a lot of respects. But, like, it does have, like, really interesting elements, like I've mentioned before. I'd love to see... I'd love to see it just taken and remade with better production values and better writing, because the whole, like, I've never heard of a game, well, I've never seen anything with like hidden underground Japanese army bases before, like as a plot device that a game or a movie or a book setting some sort of underground army base. Well, a Japanese one anyway. Okay, that's Rizzo. What's he up to? Okay. That which whispers. Like, you'll find out, like, as we explore this bit a bit more, there's like don't know how else to describe them, but monsters, sort of like the thing that's been hunting us, but they speak to you. And one of them, I think one of them is that which whispers. They all have different names, a bit like that. Okay, you see they all have names, and yeah, this is really psychedelic. They all have names, and they're all like, it's difficult to explain really, but they're like, it's related to what the plot, the basic premise of the plot, once you uncover it, is, or like the inner workings of the plot. Is that a fish? Looks like a weird fish.